Hi guys, Cynthia here, and today, we're gonna harvest some sweet potatoes. Now, I don't know. I never know with potatoes. Um, I just never know, right? Like they're underground and you can only hope for the best. And it's like one of those things where you like want to film, but then you're like, oh my God, if nothing happens, how embarrassing. But like it's gardening, right? So I'm bringing you through it with me so that we can, you know, figure out what I did wrong. I don't really know. To be honest, it was actually my favorite thing that I grew because of how pretty it looks. So let's let's get started because I got a lot to do today in this garden and potatoes are um, you know, the least of my worries at this moment. There's a lot of cleaning and I have to move things. So let's get harvesting. What I'll be using today is I'm double gloving. I always do. I have a set of clippers just to cut back the foliage, a basket, and this little shovel. Now I have to be careful with this only because, um, I don't want to pierce any of the potatoes. But I have a barrel that's empty right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and like just shovel the dirt into this barrel. I put this really pretty trellis on my sweet potato just so that it would start to climb up, and it kind of did it, but not really. There is also an Oya in here, so I have to be very careful. Is the train coming? The train is always coming. You guys don't even live that close to the train. Hopefully, it's not too bad, but we're going to continue on. It might be too bad. Let's hold for a second. Okay, so this trellis I actually got at Home Goods. I have two of them. This one I believe is a 3 foot, and then I bought a 4 foot one. Ooh, guys, it's stuck in here. I have to be careful because I have an Oya. Don't want to mess up that. And I also don't want to pierce any potatoes, so I have to pull straight out. But I don't know if I can. I don't know if what was holding it back was the vines. Okay, let's try it now. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's the vines. I see what's holding it back. So it's definitely the vines that are hindering it from lifting. So we'll go ahead and cut it all back. Now, all of these slips are from one potato. When I bought the potato, I thought, do I need more than one? And I really was going to purchase another one, but then I got all these slips. And every time I pulled a slip to put it in water once it grew roots, another one would come up. It's quite amazing how many potato slips you get from one potato. If this turns out, I will be doing this again because sweet potatoes are my absolute favorite type of potato. It's superior. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's take the straw out. I try to reuse the straw, but sometimes it gets too dirty and it's just not worth using. And this one looks kind of dirty. So I might just use it as a. Oh, what was that? Look at that. I took out this. Uh-oh. Guys, I don't know if I'm going to get anything. Look at this tiny little potato. All right, let's pull out the. I wonder if I should try to dig out my Oya also. Oh, I feel potatoes. Now, I don't know if they're big, but I feel something, which is nice. Let's pull out my Oya because I do not want to break this. Oh, I don't think I got any big potatoes. Let's see. Uh, Small. You know what though? Yeah, they're kind of small. Mm, I want a big one. Not sure if I'm gonna get that, guys. I mean, they're not. They're tiny. Why so small? You guys, I don't know. I don't know what I did wrong. Yeah, they're small. Look at that. What the hey? What the hey? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Did I not leave them in long enough? I felt like I did. I mean, I did plant them in late. It's like a year of learning for me. You know, it's a year of what can I do better? Oh, if you have any suggestions on sweet potatoes, let me know. Oh, it's deep in there. It's small potatoes. Is the barrel not big enough? Could that be a thing? I don't think so. All right, I'm gonna have to move some of this dirt out of here. Yeah, I mean, what in the world is this? Look at these little potatoes. Mm. I'm trying not to be upset. You know what it feels like? Oh, there's a lot in the bottom. I don't know. It feels like they didn't have enough room to grow. But I just, I don't know. I've seen people grow potatoes in buckets, so can't be that. Oops. Hmm. You guys, let me know what could cause. Whoa, look at this one. It's like a swirl. You see that? That is wild. What could cause sweet potatoes to just grow thin and skinny? I think I should have started the potatoes or planted them in sooner. That's okay. You live and you learn. I will need this tiny little shovel just to kind of pry the roots out of the side. Oh, a potato. A mini, but a potato nonetheless. Look at that. Stuck to the way bottom. Did you see that? Okay. So now I'm going to bring this barrel to the raised bed so I can dump it because there's a lot of moisture down there. And I don't know if there's any other tubers um, like way at the bottom. Let me first dump this. Hey, that's good. Everything else is just roots, which I will leave in this barrel. Put the earthworm in their bed. Perfect. I feel much better doing this, knowing that there are no straggling sweet potatoes. So let's talk harvest. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. It's like fingerling sweet potatoes, which, is not bad, I guess. So before we move on and talk about the sweet potato harvest, I am going to show you my other potato harvest, which also wasn't great. But that one I know it's because it didn't get enough sunlight. All right, I'll see you after that. I stopped watering this a while ago, and I'm not sure how it's going to go or if it's going to do well at all. It looks okay, but what I've noticed is that I don't see any like bulging of the dirt. So my concern is that there's like no potatoes underneath. I'm just going to first get rid of all of the straw. Let me get something to put the straw in. I'm nervous. Let me take the oil out of here. Oh, wow. I haven't watered in a long time, but you can see that there's still lots of moisture. And you can see that there's still water in this oil. Brought you in nice and tight. I don't know if I got anything. Let's see. Oh, whoa! Look at that! Okay, I got nervous I wasn't going to get any. Another potato. Mini. Okay, I'm starting to see some potatoes. I was like, where are they? They're really small. Oh, I see a big one. A decent sized one. Another potato. There we go. We're getting something. Oh, that one had a nasty on it. Another potato. So I'm debating on if I'm going to. I don't know why. I think they needed more sun or maybe some more fertilizer. Just lots of fails this year, guys. But, I'm happy to share it with you because I think it's important that we share the good, the bad, the ugly, the sad. I also didn't fertilize a lot this year, or the potatoes anyway. And I kept them in this area, which it's not super shaded, but I think I need to put potatoes where there's more sun next year. And I still will probably use the barrel method. I see potatoes in there. I just need to get to them. They're really under, like really low. So I may have to remove some more dirt because I feel like I'm missing some potatoes. Here we go. Look at that. Yay, something. And I didn't plant that many. I mean, you guys can see that I only did the small barrel, did that small box. So to get what I'm getting, it's not too bad. And I think if I decided to do it again, that I would probably get more out of it. Probably plant some more potatoes. I do have sweet potatoes, but I'm not gonna do that quite yet. Just trying to see if there's any more. I don't think there is, but so here's my harvest. Not a big harvest, not a bad harvest either. I think that I will probably try to go bigger next year. Ooh, so sad. So sad. And then this one's got a yucky spot. You see that? So nasty. What can you do? This one has a yucky spot too. My harvest got smaller, guys. But you know what? It's not that bad. I know what I have to do next year, right? Definitely need to do a lot, something much different next year. So it's not a full disappointment. I mean, you know, they're not that small, but they're not great either, you know? I'm still going to eat them because, you know, it's food, right? But it's just, I'm not sure. Let me know. Did I overcrowd it? I did plant lots of slips, and plus I had that giant Oya in there. Um, Maybe I need to put like long Oya, kind of like the one that's in my carrots. Actually, I have to pull that out because we've been getting lots of freezes and I cannot have my Oyas cracking on me. So let me show you what I mean. So in my carrots, I had this type of Oya. And I think I may have to do this for my potatoes next year. Maybe because I overplanted with slips and I had this bulbous Oya, maybe they just did not have enough room to expand. I don't know. I mean, I'm not fully disappointed because it feels like fingerling sweet potatoes, which is fine. You guys have any suggestions as to what I should do next year? I would love to hear, but I'm not fully disappointed, but I'm not fully excited. My potato harvest isn't wonderful, but it's also not the worst. It could be, I don't know. Let's clean these up. Well, when you look at it like this, it's not awful. Anyway, okay. Well, that's it for my potato video. 2025 potatoes are sad. But if you guys know what I should do next year for the sweet potatoes, it would be awesome to like shoot it in the comments. I know what I need to do for the other potatoes. I don't know. Did I not fertilize enough? I don't know if I fertilized enough. You know, you just never know what you did. I also didn't take any notes. And I didn't always film everything. I can't help myself. I'm trying to figure out like how I can help the situation. Like what feedback can I give to you guys that I did different, that I could do differently. But to be honest, when it comes to sweet potatoes, I truly have no idea. Ew. Nah, sometimes you just gotta get the bugs that are not fun looking out. Okay, I'm going to wrap up this video here. There's other things that I have to do, but I'm going to film a different video for you guys on that. This video is taking too long. Now I know like people like to watch potato videos on their own. So I'm going to leave this video here, guys. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like it, subscribe if you are not subscribed. And remember, if you didn't get it done today, there is always tomorrow.